that you say can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney present at these proceedings. We do have public defenders that are on the line with us this morning and that are in court with me. If you would like to see if you qualify for the services of the public defender today, we'll be happy to give you that opportunity. Good morning, Ms. Helen. Are you with me?
Good morning, Judge. If anyone is seeking the services of a public defender this morning, I have sent a message in the chat. I'm asking you to put your first and last name as well as your direct phone number in the chat. A public defender will call you at the end of the call of the calendar. And I advise that no one leave until the judge has instructed you to do so.
Thank you, Ms. Helen. Also, if you are on the Zoom call with me this morning, I will need for you to get to a quiet place when you can talk properly to the court when you are called, which means that if you're driving, I need for you to pull over. If you are at work, I need for you to find a quiet place to talk with me. You should treat yourselves as if you're actually in court with me while you're on the Zoom call today. And as Ms. Helen said, please do not leave the session unless I personally dismiss you and tell you that you're free to go. If you are an attorney on a matter this morning, many of these cases have been transferred from the division to the ORCA calendar. So you may have new solicitors on the case. I encourage you to speak with the solicitors today to see if there are any updated offers or see if we can bring these matters to a close. The cases will remain in the ORCA division until they are totally disposed of, which means either a plea or a bench or jury trial. Okay, let me see who we have with us this morning. Position number 1, Kiana Allen. Is Ms. Allen with us? I'll give her until the end of the calendar to appear. Position number 2, Brittany Amy.
Good morning, Judge. That's my case. Miss Amy is present on the Zoom call right there, Judge. I've spoken to Miss Amy, Your Honor. This is a transfer case from Attorney Korn. And so from this case, Judge, I'm just going to announce pretrial.
Okay. Good morning, Miss Amy. If you'll stay on the call for me until I hear from Miss Helen, I appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, Judge Moore. Position 1, Kiana Allen.
Yes.
She's on the Zoom. She just, I guess, didn't respond.
I'm trying to speak. Hello.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Glanville. Yes. Good morning, Miss Allen. Let's see. Do you have private attorney representing you in this matter?
No, sir.
Would you like to make application for the public defender today?
Sure.
Okay, so if you'll go ahead and put your information into the chat, someone will call you to see if you qualify, and if you do, they'll be happy to represent you. So go ahead and do that for me, okay?
Okay.
Position number 3, William Borgia. Is Mr. Borgia with us? I'll give him until the end of the calendar to appear. Position 4, Kevin Carr. Kevin Carr.
Here.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Mr. Carr, do you have private counsel representing you?
Yes.
And who would that be?
Jacoby.
Say it again.
Jacoby.
Okay, does he know to be here this morning?
Yeah.
Okay, would you give him a call for the court to see when he plans on arriving?
All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I'll be with you, sir. Position number 5, Brittany Cox.
Good morning, Judge. That's my case. I've made entry into that case, and I've also submitted a MHE request to the court for the judge's signature. Judge, we're going to request a reset to give enough time for me to submit that signed order to the MHE services. And I did send that paperwork yesterday, Judge.
Okay. And let's see. Should we place it on a June status calendar, Ms.
Yes,
Helen?
Judge. Yes, Judge. That would be, I think, enough time for that MHE to be completed.
Okay, we will reset this for the June sixth status calendar. Who did you send it to? I just want to make sure that I get it today so I can get it signed.
I've sent it to Miss Bolton, Miss James, Mr. Randolph, Mr. Glanville.
Okay. Okay, I'll get it signed. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Position number 6, Martin Davis.
Yes, I'm here, Judge.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Davis. Are you represented by private counsel?
No, I'm not.
Would you like to make application for the public defender today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you'll put your information in the chat for me, someone will reach out to you at the call of the calendar, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Is your camera working?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Mr. Davis. Position 7, Antonio Estrada. Antonio Estrada. We'll give him until the end of the calendar to appear. Position 8, Dennis Farrell. Represented by Rick Christian. See if we can raise Mr. Christian this morning to see if he received notice. Thank you. Position number 9, Brittany Flowers. Brittany Flowers.
Judge, Mr. Wall.
Judge, good morning. How you doing this morning, Yana?
I'm doing well. Hope you are as well.
Yana, this is Attorney Everett Walker. And I spoke with the solicitor this morning about Ms. Flowers. We wanted to put that on a final plea calendar for Ms. Flowers, and we believe we can have it worked out by then. Ms. Flowers sent me the link, and I linked in, but she's unable to link in, so I'm trying to send her the link from my computer so she can link in. But
Okay. But you have spoken with her, Mr. Walker?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see. Would you like to be placed on? We have a final plea calendar on May 2nd and May 9th. Do you have a preference?
May 9th, Judge.
Okay. May 9th, and those calendars are in-person calendars at 1:30.
Okay, let me make sure I get it. May 9th at 1:30, Judge?
That's correct. And you should get notice.
Okay, Judge.
Okay. Anything else?
And also, Your Honor,
Yes.
I heard a client ask for Mr. Jacoby Hudson. The court may not be aware, Mr. Hudson was ill, or he had a stroke. So he's been in and out, in and out the hospital. So he may or may not be able to be on here today, but I just want you to be aware of that's what he's under medical attention.
Okay, thank you. I did not know that. Thank you for the update to the court, Mr. Walker. I appreciate it.
Yes, yeah, because he would always be here. So if he's not here, I know he's been under doctor's care because he had a stroke. He had been in about 3 weeks ago. He was in hospital for a whole week. So he may or may not still be up under doctor's care. But if he's not answering, then something else is going on.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank
Let's
you,
see.
Judge.
Anything further on my calendar this morning?
Unfortunately, Judge, that's not. I got to leave you, but I appreciate it, Judge, and it's good to see you.
You also. We'll see you next time. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
Judge, if I could interject real quick, position 35, Samuel Shaw's attorney is asking if he can speak to you sooner. He has another matter in Superior Court. So he was asking if he could be addressed. Mr. Shinato Gardner.
Position 35, Samuel Shaw with Mr. Gardner.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. It's Lamar Gardner. How are you?
I'm doing well, Mr. Gardner. Where are we with Mr. Shaw's case?
I spoke to the solicitor. I think there's a piece of evidence that we're waiting on, that we hadn't received since, that we didn't receive initially in discovery.
It was
Um,
emailed to you this morning when we got it. The in-talk slip was emailed to you this morning when we received it from the investigator.
Did you hear, the solicitor, Mr.
yes,
Gardner?
I heard it, but I was looking at the time because I hadn't, I'm driving and it must have not came before I left the house. But I do see it. But Your Honor, I quite don't know. I'm in the RICO trial. I don't know where we are with this case. I thought this case would be resolved. Today I had a supervisor who looked at it and I thought we were on the same page. We're not. So I guess you can put us on the final plea calendar for May. I don't think I'll be done with YSL, but I mean, you can attempt to. We can attempt to try.
Okay,
This is a case it was transferred from municipal court. It's a case that I've been trying to have resolved for quite some time, but we've had multiple solicitors on this case. And so now here I am dealing with it while I'm stuck in YSL. And I mean, just to be honest, YSL has become the priority because it's in Superior Court.
Your Honor, I've made an offer to defense attorney and he rejected the offer, so placing on the final plea is completely up to you. I say just go ahead and place on a jury trial.
You made it for a she gave us a final offer last week, after she had told me that she hadn't looked at all the evidence, and I spoke with her supervisor, who took a look at the case. I'm
Pardon
speaking.
me. I'm so sorry. I did look at the evidence. I told you I skimmed through the first video because there
I
was
understand.
nothing
I
on
wasn't
there.
finished speaking. I wasn't finished.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just want to let you know.
So, Your Honor, her supervisor took a look at it, and I just heard from back from a supervisor probably 10 minutes before the Zoom call started. And she said that she would speak with Georgia. And so we haven't had time to speak again within the last 10 minutes. So it hasn't been a long drawn out conversation. The offer was just, as I said, submitted to us last week while I'm in YSL. So this isn't a case that the solicitor's office has pushed or expedited fast. It's been me. And here we are now, as I said, I'm in a RICO trial, and that is priority. I've looked at so much evidence. I've looked at more evidence than the prosecutors in the office have even looked at. And here I am now. Like I said, I've tried to resolve this case, and here we are now. I'm not going to I'm not starting a trial in the middle of a RICO trial. So we'll just have to have some time to consider what'll be done.
okay, so I'm going to place this on a final plea calendar on June 6th. That's a 1:30 calendar. I'd appreciate it if you could communicate with the court prior to that time. I'm not sure if your other trial will still be going on then or not, but if we can get this handled once you hear or receive whatever additional information you need on that matter, from that final plea calendar, if we can't resolve it, I'll just place it on a jury trial calendar when you're off of trial. Okay?
Thank you, Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Anything further this morning?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, you and Mr. Shaw are free to go. Have a good day.
You as well.
Thank you.
Your Honor, also there is a pressing matter for attorney, Babson, position 42. Could you address that next, please?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Yes, good morning. This is position 42.
42.
Ruhama
Ruhama
Utuno.
Utuno. Yes, Your Honor.
And this is Mr. Babson.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning, Judge Morrow.
Yes.
I believe this
Good
is my
morning.
very first case with you ever. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you also, Mr. Babson. Where are we with this matter?
If I can, Your Honor, let me just go over a couple of quick housekeeping matters. This case was accused in February of 2022. She missed that first appearance. I was not aware of it. I do try to follow these on the online system, but we both missed it. Thereafter, I went down and got that squared away in November of 2022. I entered my entry of appearance. The warrant was voided. Thereafter, in 2023, on April 17th, I filed for my motion for discovery. And in December, of course, this case was transferred to ORCA. On March the 4th, I received an email from Solicitor Georgia Casadekis, who I've also, despite my 15-year history in Fulton, I've never had a case with her. But on Monday, March 4th, she sent me an email and said that in response to my request for discovery, she said that her office filed discovery and it doesn't get erased. I believe you have to pay to access it on Georgia e-file. I am unable to send it via email. That was on March the 4th. In my entire 15-year history with Fulton State Court cases, that's the first I've ever heard that I need to pull discovery off of Odyssey, off of e-file, and pay for it. I'm happy if there's been a change in the court's policy. I guess I'm happy to do that. But discovery was filed back in April of last year. And I just like to try to get that discovery if I can. If I need to go to Odyssey and pull it and download it. I don't see it in Odyssey, by the way, but if it's there, I'd need to go back and take a look. But she did tell me she was unable to email it, which is a first. So I guess I would just move this case over into pretrial, if we could have some additional time to get that sorted out. That's all.
Judge, if I may, when we do email it, it bounces back because of HIPAA violations. So that's why I'm unable to email you the discovery. So every attorney accesses discovery on their own. And then as far as if there's a video, if there's a 911, then that is a link that I send you. So that's the way it works.
And Your Honor, if I could just address that, HIPAA relates to medical. I don't know that HIPAA has any play in this whatsoever. Again, my entire history with dealing with solicitor's office is once we file discovery, it's always either emailed or hard copy is also sometimes sent. HIPAA would
Okay,
have no.
you
HIPAA has-
have her information now. You all can work it out. Okay, I'm gonna give you time to work it out. But I believe that the two of you will be able to work it out, and I'm happy to place this on another calendar until you do.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Do you anticipate that you're gonna file any motions in the matter, given that it's a DUI? If you are, I'll place you on a motions calendar. What I normally do, and I know that you haven't been before me, Mr. Babson, is the ORCA calendar was designed to move these cases along. All of these cases today have come from a division judge, and they're the first time on the ORCA calendar, but they will remain with me through jury trial. So with this case, you'll be seeing me as the judge until it's resolved. So I normally work with attorneys, but I want you to move it forward. So I'm happy to give you the opportunity to get what you need so that you can properly represent your client. But either you'll go on a final plea calendar next, or you'll go on a motions calendar.
Okay, without revealing too much and without trying to argue the case, there's no vehicle in motion on this particular case, and no phase one for DUI investigation. And it's a DUI charge, but we could get in that. The answer is, I believe we will file motions, but I would just like to see what the state has, and more importantly, what they don't have, so that we can kind of make a decision on that. But I do believe if we can't get it to a non-DUI resolution, that motions would be filed.
So I'm going to go ahead and just place you on a motions calendar. If you don't have any motions at the time, or if you come to a resolution, then we can take a plea on that date.
Okay.
If you don't have motions at the time and you don't come to a resolution, we'll put it on a jury trial calendar, okay?
That'll be fine, Your Honor.
All right, so I have a motions calendar on April 18th or May 23rd. Which do you prefer?
I am having surgery at the beginning of April that I anticipate will take me out for 2.5 weeks. So if we could do the May calendar, I would appreciate that.
Okay, not a problem. May 23rd, that's at 1
p.m.
1:30? Is that a 9 o'clock calendar?
Yeah.
Ms. Bolt? Okay, that's a 9 o'clock calendar. It's also an in-person calendar, okay?
Okay, not a problem. And
All
again,
right.
we can reach a resolution on this and kind of help move the case forward. I think once Georgia and I have a word of prayer. I think once Georgia and I have a word of prayer about it, we might be able to get it resolved, Your Honor. So thank you very
Okay.
much for your time.
Very good. You're welcome, Mr. Baplin. You and your client are free to go this morning.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you so
Your
much.
Honor. Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes. Who's
Sorry,
speaking?
I'm sorry, Attorney Lamar Gardner. I was represented Sam Shaw in the number 35 on the calendar. I'm calling to see if you can consider putting us on the motion calendar for May. We don't have it resolved. We haven't filed motions in this case yet.
Okay, so Mr. Gardner, instead of being on the final plea calendar, you'd like to go on to motions calendar. Is that what you're telling me on position 35?
Correct.
Okay, do you have a preferred date, April 18th or May 23rd? What?
I go for the latter, May 23rd. We can shoot for the latter date, even if I have to have co-counsel argue it.
Just don't put them on here if they don't have a date. Okay, what's the next date?
We're already filled for June 20th, but we can just go one over.
And after,
Either June 9th or, my apologies, June 20th or July 18th.
Let's go with June 20th.
okay. We'll place you on the June 20th motions calendar.
Okay.
And again, that's at 9 a.m. and that's an in-person calendar for you and your client, okay?
All right. Thank you, Judge.
All right, very good.
And Judge, Rocky Babson, I just wanted to, before I leave, I wanted to make sure I was free to go. I have nothing else with Your Honor.
Yes, you're free to go. Have a good
All
day.
right, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, going back to the call of the regular calendar, position number 10, Hugh Ford.
Your Honor, that should be our case, and it was a new transfer. I've not heard from Mr. Ford. I've not been able to track him down. I know he's not here, but I would just ask if it can be reset for a show cause unless I'm able to get hold of him sometime this morning.
Good morning, Judge.
Yes, who's speaking is,
This is his wife, Shantae Ford.
okay, good morning, Miss Ford.
Good morning. He's very well aware of this court case because his auntie was told about it because the young lady called me, Miss Intrude, if I'm not mistaken, and that's why I'm on the link this morning because she gave me the link and she told me to give it to his auntie because the case was on March the 7th. So he's very well aware of this court case on this morning.
Okay, so he's gonna be with us this morning, Miss Ford?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Let's see.
Your Honor, how about this? The court will give me until the end of this morning to track him down. Otherwise, the state can move for a bench warrant.
Okay, I mean, I'm happy to give you the opportunity to get in touch with him, so I'll hope for your announcement, Mr. Dodd. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
Excuse me, good morning, Your Honor.
Yes, good, who's speaking?
Mr.
Jacoby
Hudson.
Hudson, Your Honor, for Kevin Carr. I believe he was position 3 judge. And
Okay.
Mr. Carr is present on the
Yes,
phone.
give me just one moment, please.
Thank you, Judge.
Excuse me, what is this for?
Okay,
Hey, Ms.
so,
James, try not to speak until we call your case. The judge is going to be able to get to these cases at the end of the call of the calendar. So everyone's questions, hold it to the very end so that the judge can get through the cases. Thank you.
thank you, Ms. Helen, I appreciate your help. Okay, so Mr. Jacoby, thank you for being present this morning. I understand that you've been ill. And I know that Mr. Carr is with us. Where are we with you with this matter?
Judge, I received all discovery. I was asking to go to the jury trial matter, and thank you, Judge. When I was in the hospital, you worked around my schedule. I just wanted to tell you, thank you personally.
You're welcome. Let's see. So we'll place this on the next available jury trial calendar, which is going to be on June 11th. Does that work for you?
Yes, Judge, that works for me. Thank you.
You're welcome. So you and Mr. Carr, you'll get notice of that calendar. Glad that you're doing better, and you both are free to go this morning, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate that. Have a great one.
Do the same. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Position number 11, Daniel Franz.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Franz. Let's see, are you
Good morning.
represented by counsel?
Yes, Calvin Shaw, he's having technical difficulties. I don't know if he got on. He's trying
Oh,
to get
yeah,
on.
He's on here. He's
I see
speaking.
Mr. Shaw. Mr. Shaw, you're on mute if you're talking to me.
He stated in chat he's at a CLE.
Oh, okay. Would you mind chatting him back and letting him know that we've reached his client if he wants to step out? Thank you. Mr. Franz,
Yes, Your Honor.
okay. Let him know, someone will chat him back for me, please, that he'll be placed on the June 11th jury trial calendar. Mr. Shaw?
Good morning, Judge. I apologize. I'm at a conference. We're ready for trial, Judge. We received all the discovery. We received, I think, everything that we were waiting on last week. I thought I might have some motions, but I don't think I do, Judge. I'll just double check the new discovery that I received in the last 5 days just to see if there are any motions, but I think we can be placed down for the trial calendar or for the trial date. And if there are any motions, we can address it that morning.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see, Mr. Shaw, the next available jury trial calendar is June 11th, okay?
Ms. Judge, there's nothing sooner than that. I know my client's just been waiting.
I do have an April trial calendar, but that's full, unfortunately.
If anything happens to open up, I'd appreciate being squeezed into that. But June, we'll take that, Judge. I'll put that down.
Okay. All right. If nothing further, good to see you as always.
well.
And you and your client are free to go this morning. I'll see you back
Thank you
in
so
June.
much, Judge. And I apologize for my background environment.
That's fine. Enjoy your CLE.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
Thank you. You have a good day also, Mr. Franz.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Position 12, Justin Gamble.
Your Honor, similar to my other, this is a public defender case, Judge. I've not had any luck reaching him, so I'll try again.
Okay,
You're
I'll
on the
hope
break,
for your
Judge.
I'll hope for your announcement, Mr. Dodd.
Thank you, Judge.
Position 13, Eric Garcia. Mr. Garcia.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Owens. Let's see, where are we with Mr. Garcia's case?
Your Honor, we filed motions back in July of 23, so we'd like to go to a motions calendar, please.
Okay.
I received another offer from the state this week. It's rejected. So let's just go to motions if it pleases the court.
Okay.
The May date would be great.
Okay, I only have April 18th and July 18th.
I already have a conflict for the April 18th, so let me check to if the July, I don't think I have a leave that day. July 18th, Your Honor.
Okay, and that is a 9 o'clock calendar and it's an in-person calendar for you and your client, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All
They
right.
would be excused.
Yes, have a good day. Thank you. You have a good day
You as
also,
well.
Mr. Garcia. Thank you. Position 14, it's my understanding it's gonna go on a state all-purpose calendar. Jose Garcia.
He's on today, actually, at SAP.
Oh, okay. All right. So position 15, Ariana Harris.
Good morning, Judge. That's going to be my case for the Public Defender's Office. I've entered in a substitution for Ms. Harris. Ms. Harris, are you present on the Zoom call this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
She is, Judge. This is, I believe, her first day in our courtroom. Judge, I want to review some evidence with Ms. Harris. I'm going to request that this go to a final plea. I believe we'll have a resolution by that date.
Okay, this May 2nd work for you, Ms. Helen?
Yes, Judge, May 2nd at 1:30.
Yes.
Ms. Harris, that final plea calendar is in person. You're going to have to show up on May 2nd at the courthouse, okay?
Okay.
All right. You have everything you need from Ms. Harris, Ms. Helen?
I do, Judge. Is she free to go this morning?
Yeah. Yes, you have a good day, Ms. Harris.
Excuse me.
Excuse me?
Yes, is this Mr. Gamble?
Yes, this is he. I'm very sorry. I was having some technical difficulties.
Okay, you're fine, Mr. Gamble. You're represented by Mr. Haddad, so would you want him to put his number in the chat?
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Gamble, if you'll put your number in the chat at the at the end of the calendar call, Mr. Haddad will get in touch with you and speak with you about your case, okay?
Okay, quick question. Is there any way I can get his number or something? Because my phone screen is messed up and like I'm wondering if I can call him.
Sure.
You want to
You're
direct
just
message
gonna
him?
have to wait. I'll put it in the chat line. Can you see in the chat line if I put it in?
Yeah, I can try, yeah.
All right, well, I'll do that, but just don't call me before 10 o'clock.
Don't call before 10 o'clock, call
Yeah.
after.
Yes, but stay on Zoom. You can give me a call right at hopefully 10 o'clock.
And he's saying that because it's probably gonna take me till 10 o'clock to get through this calendar at this rate. But
You judge.
but we will be with you, Mr. Gamble. Don't leave the session until I dismiss you, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. Let's see, I believe I was at position 16, Jocelyn Harris. Jocelyn Harris with me? I'll give her until the end of the calendar to appear. Position 17, Alvin Jackson.
Your Honor, the notes show that I just noticed he's in custody. Judge, I'll follow up to confirm if he is. I'll make sure that he gets on an SAP calendar, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Position 18, Jeremiah Jackson.
Good morning, Your Honor. Susan Miller for Mr. Jackson. He's present, obviously. If we could move that to the final plea calendar, we've received everything.
Okay. Is there a reason we can't handle this today, Ms. Miller?
Yes, I have court in several other places
Okay.
this morning. So I'm on 2-hour call for a misdemeanor trial in front of Judge Knights, and I believe he's going to call me in. My
I
client's
also have my final exams today at 10 o'clock.
All right, we have a final plea calendar on May 2nd. Does that work for you?
It does not. I'm specially set for a case in Pike Superior County, Pike Superior Court. It's been a long day already.
Okay. I have May 2nd, May 9th, and June 6th.
We could do June 6th, Your Honor.
Okay, final plea June 6th. And that is also a in-person calendar. Okay,
Yes, Your Honor.
anything further this morning for Mr. Jackson?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Have a good one.
Yeah. And for the record, we have not received the companion case for that case also. It's in the notes.
Okay. Position 19, Javeris Jackson. Javeris Jackson. Give him to the end of the calendar to appear. 20, Kiera Jackson.
Good morning, Judge. Attorney Nautica Rollins here for Ms. Jackson, on behalf of Attorney Dwight Thomas, I think the lead counsel on the case.
Yes, good
And
morning,
Ms.
Ms. Rollins.
Good morning, and Ms. Jackson is on the Zoom as well, I believe.
Okay, are
So,
you,
oh, yep, I see her. So we've received, I believe, all the discovery from the state and offer, either this week or last week. We will ask for this case to be put on the trial calendar. I believe I heard you say June 11th.
yes.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, we'll place Ms. Jackson's case on the June 11th trial calendar. And Ms. Rollins, do you believe that you have everything you need from the state?
Yes, as
Okay.
far as we know, we do. I'll get with them if there's something that seems to be missing, but I believe that it wasn't much to provide besides videos.
Okay, very good. I'll see you back in June. So, Ms. Jackson, you'll get notice also, and I'll see you in June. You're both free to go this morning.
Thank you, Judge. It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you also. Position 21, Wyatt Jeffries.
Hello, Judge, I'm here. Hello?
Yes, good morning, Mr. Jeffries.
Morning.
Let's see, tell me again, Ms. Githia. Okay.
This morning or late last night.
Have you spoken to Mr. Cowan, Mr. Jeffries?
I spoke to his assistant this morning. She said he was supposed to be on.
Okay.
Out of conflict.
All right, I'm gonna hold for his announcement to see if he'll join us before the end of the calendar. So if you just hang on for me, Mr. Jeffries, I'll be back with you, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Position 22, Markel Jordan. Markel Jordan. I'll give him until the end of the calendar to appear. 23, Wendell Kirby. Wendell Kirby. Oh, there you go, Mr. Kirby. Are you able to unmute yourself for me, sir?
Yes, can you hear me? Good morning.
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning, Mr. Kirby. Let's see, do you have private counsel representing you in this matter?
No, sir, I had just received the letter a couple of days ago. I haven't had time to call. I was gonna call him today and try to fill out the application.
Okay, so you'd like to make a request for a public defender this morning? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so go ahead and, if you haven't already, go ahead and put your information into the chat and somebody will be with you, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you, Mr. Kirby. Position 24, Jared McCannon.
Morning, Your Honor. I represent Mr. McCannon. He's on the call. We not only have we received all the discovery, but late yesterday we got the plea paperwork, but I haven't had a chance to meet with him to do it. So if we can just put this on another calendar, we don't have to wait till the final plea calendar in May. You know, anytime earlier than that would be fine. And where he can come in, I can go over with it and then submit it.
Okay, unfortunately, the only calendars that I have available are in May right now. Okay. Yeah. No, I will. Mr. Hazen, I'm here tomorrow in an ORCA calendar. Would that be too quick to get it done?
No, but it depends on the time because I have to be in Carroll County tomorrow morning at 9 on a case. Are you available tomorrow afternoon?
I am. We don't have an afternoon calendar?
We don't, Judge.
Oh.
No. So the calendar will, how many cases do we have on tomorrow's calendar?
You have,
Do you know?
in the morning it's 52 cases and at 1:30 you have one. It's the add-on final plea and one show cause, one position for show cause.
We do?
We can do it tomorrow, that's fine. I didn't realize we had one to do the afternoon. That's fine, tomorrow we'll do some add-on.
Okay.
I may be able to do it later on this afternoon, if I can get, get I'm sure he's, is on the call, so I can communicate with him.
Okay, so I'm here this afternoon also, so if you can get it done this morning, and we also, I don't know if you have the ability to do it by DocuSign, but we can do it that way also. But just let me know, Mr. Hazen. I'm here today and tomorrow. And I believe I have an afternoon calendar tomorrow. So once you get it done, if you'll just contact the court and if your client is over Zoom, we can also take it over Zoom.
Okay, what number should I call, Your Honor?
Is your number in the chat, Ms. Bolton?
No, I can even check now.
Okay, Ms. Bolton's gonna put her number in the chat for you.
Okay, that's great. And then I'll log off and get him over to the office. Hopefully we'll do it this afternoon.
Okay, just let me know, Mr. Hazen.
I certainly will. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. I will see you either later on today or tomorrow. All right, let's see. Position 25, Corey Magruder. Corey Magruder. I'll give him until the end of the calendar to appear. Position 26, Dylan McKissick. Mr. McKissick with us? And before you go, Mr. Hazen.
Yes, Your Honor.
I see that Mr. McCannon's on. Do you need to say something to him regarding the matter?
Well, I'll just give him a call as soon as we log off. And
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I released him. Is he free to go at this point, as far as you're concerned?
Ask him to then just call my office.
Okay, so did you get, okay, so I'll see you back this afternoon, Mr. McCannon, or tomorrow, okay? You're free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Okay, you do the same. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's see, Dylan McKissick, position 26. Position 27, DeMarcus Morgan.
Your Honor, that would be a public
I
defender.
apologize, I was muted. I submitted a proof of incarceration to the court, Ms. Bolton, for Mr. DeMarcus Morgan in Dooley County right now.
Oh, okay, thank you, Ms. Helen.
Thank you, Judge.
Let's see, we'll place.
And I don't have an expected release date for that Dooley County hold.
I'll place him back on a status calendar, June 6th.
Understood, Judge.
Thank you, Ms. Helen. Position 28, James Park.
Your Honor, he's also position number 29, also transferred, would be ours, but I've not had any luck with Mr. Park.
I'll see if you, can raise him today, Mr. Dodd, and if not, we'll come back to him.
Sure. I'm gonna try on all those folks, Judge.
Okay. Position 30, Shade Perry.
Good morning, Judge. That's going to be my case for the Public Defender's Office. This is previously Mr. Howard's case. I've entered in a substitution for this case, as well as the companion case that she has, which is listed there, 22 CR 007621. Is Miss Perry on the Zoom call or present in court? Judge, I tried to call her on the Odyssey information. The last that I've seen from this case is it was transferred December 5th of 2023 to ORCA. and that this is his first date. So Judge, I'm just asking for no bench warrant for either case, but I'm also asking that that second case be added to the next calendar with Ms. Perry so that I could maybe get a global resolution.
Okay, may I place you on the May 2nd show cause calendar, Ms. Helen?
Yes, Judge. And would I need to put in a transfer request for that case or?
We'll do it, Your Honor.
Ms. Bolton said that she would do it.
Thank you so much, Ms. Bolton.
Okay, we'll place Ms. Perry, both cases on the May 2nd show cause calendar.
Thank you, Judge.
It's my understanding that position 31 has been reset till April 4th. Status calendar, Terrence Reed. Position 32, Fronte Robinson.
Judge, I saw that Mr. Robinson requested services of a public defender in the chat, but it lists there that he's represented by Miss Sherry's Challenger.
I'm a girl.
That she's represented by Miss Challenger.
Ms. Robinson, let's see. Are you represented? We have that you're represented by Ms. Challenger and that she has requested a reset in your case. Have you
I haven't spoken to no public defender about this case. Nobody has called. I haven't received an email.
Miss Robertson, Miss Challenger is a private attorney. Did you hire Miss Sharice Challenger to represent you?
No.
How did she make an entry into your case? Have you had any contact?
I'm not sure.
Well, Judge, I don't really know. Should we contact Miss Challenger and ask her about Miss Robinson's case?
We will, and we'll see what we have in the
Judge, also, I think the bar has been clamping down on lawyers. I mean, she'll have to file a motion to withdraw before we can get involved. We don't want to be accused of, interfering with somebody else's case.
Right.
Correct, Judge. And in the chat, Miss Cafe, thank you, Miss Cafe, said that Miss Challenger currently works at the complex office. So looks like
That's I just.
I've made contact with Miss Challenger. I've been in contact with her and she even asks, oh, this is an ORCA case, what courtroom is it? So we've been in contact.
Well, that explains why she's not retained, Ms. Challenger, if it's a conflict case.
Okay.
Thank you.
So it's my understanding that Ms. Challenger has requested that she has filed a leave. I'm going to reset this case, and Ms. Robinson, we'll make sure that Ms. Challenger reaches out to you. So you are represented. She is a conflict attorney and she will be reaching out to you to discuss your case. I'm going to reset your case for another status calendar on June 6th. Okay, you'll get notice and hopefully we'll request that Ms. Challenger reach out to you. Okay, Ms. Robinson?
Okay. Can y'all, the number that I put in the chat, because I did put in one in the beginning about the public defender thing. That's my most recent number.
Okay.
If she can contact that.
All right, we'll let her know.
Okay, thank you. Am I free to go?
Thank you. Yes, you're free to go this morning.
Thank you.
Position 33, Vanessa Robinson. Vanessa Robinson. I'll give her until the end of the calendar to appear. Position 34, Dominique Roper.
That's my case, Judge. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Murphy. Good to see you. Where are we with Ms. Roper's case?
He's on the call, Judge.
Roper's case?
That case is in diversion. We've paid the program fee. And he's doing FFIP. So if we could just go back to, if we can just go to another status calendar. But he's attended several classes, and we've also attended the orientation session as well as Ms. Sakani Crawford's
status within the diversion. So we have been in compliance.
Very good. So hopefully he can get things done by June 6th. So I have a status calendar on June 6th. Would that work?
That'll work. Duly noted.
Okay, very good. Good morning, Mr. Roper. Well, I'll see you back on June 6th. Okay, I'm glad that you're working your way through the diversion program.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you.
Do you have anything further, Mr. Murphy?
Judge, I have two items on the 11 a.m. calendar, or the competency calendar. So I'll see you then and at 1:30 as well.
Okay, well, this is the ORCA calendar, so I guess you'll see who's ever with the SAP calendar, probably Judge Law.
Okay.
Okay, have a good day. We've taken care of position 35. Position 36, Christopher Smith. It's my understanding that he's incarcerated in Fayette County.
That is correct, Judge.
As such, we'll reset him for the June 6th status calendar also.
Thank you, Judge.
Position 37, Dashiria Smith.
Good morning, Judge. Attorney John Greco for Ms. Smith. I'd like to see if we can be put on a May 2nd final plea calendar. Cobb Superior is holding for me this morning. And I received an offer from the state, which we'll have to have a nice little talk because there was some previous offers made that we'll have to discuss and see if we can resolve this case.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Greco. May 2nd, final plea calendar. Again, that is an in-person calendar for you and your client.
Yes, sir.
You tell me that you have everything you need from the state?
Yes, I do.
Okay, very good. I'll see you back on May 2nd.
Will that be 1:30 or 9, Judge?
Is that a 9 o'clock calendar? That's a 1:30 calendar.
1:30, May 2nd. I'll put it down. And so the court knows, Judge, I reached out to Attorney Rick Christian for you and sent him the meeting number to sign on. He was in another court.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Mr. Greco.
No problem, Judge. Good to see you.
All right. You also. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Position 38, Kiera Smith.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Greg Willis here from Ms. Smith.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Willis. And good morning, Ms. Smith. Let's see, where are we with this matter?
Your Honor, this is the 5-year anniversary of my client's arrest, and we are requesting a motion hearing date. We are beyond ready. We've had discovery, and we filed motions on 12/13/2021.
Okay, I'll place you on the April 18th motions calendar. Does that work for you?
Your Honor, I'm on leave that date. Can we go to the May date? I would love to do it on the 18th, but I'm out of town.
My May is full already. My June is full. July it would be the next, July 18th.
I'll make that work, Your Honor.
Okay, July 18th, motions calendar. Also an in-person calendar for you and your client.
Yes, Your Honor, we'll be there in person.
Okay, very good. Anything further this morning?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Have a great day.
You do the same, Mr. Willis, and you also, Ms. Smith.
Thank you.
Thank you as well.
Thank you. Position 39, Alan Springer. Alan Springer. Position 40, Fabian Sylvanus. Fabian Sylvanus. I'll give him and Mr. Springer until the end of the calendar to appear. 41, D'Angelo Tompkins. Give him until the end of the calendar to appear. We've taken care of 42, 43, Cynthia Waller.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, good morning, Ms. Waller. Ms. Helen, is this your case?
That's correct, Judge. I apologize. And Ms. Waller is present on the Zoom call here. Judge, in this case, we're going to announce pretrial.
Okay. I'll hold for your announcement.
Miss Helen,
Yes,
I may have to speak with you. I think we talked yesterday and I was.
that's the pre-trial, Miss Waller. I don't want you to say anything on the recorded line, so I'm gonna speak to you during our pre-trial session, okay?
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, sorry.
Thank you.
Can I interview? I have a deposition starting soon.
Okay. Yes, Miss Watson Cafe. So 1 second, Miss Waller. So Miss Helen's going to reach out to you. So don't leave before I dismiss you. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Yes. Good morning, Miss Watson Cafe.
Good morning. I have 2 cases on your calendar. My announcement is going to be the same. So I have Kamisha Williams.
And that's position number 46. And what's the announcement for Miss Williams?
We have paper discovery. I don't show that we have video discovery. We're asking for a new status calendar date so that we can receive and review, because I'm not sure if there's going to be motions or not, Your
Honor. Is this your case, Ms. Sadakis?
Yes, Your Honor.
And
And also she has position 45.
The Axon link has been requested. I'm just looking to see if I did indeed send it. I emailed it to Ms. Watson Cafe. That's fine.
okay. June 6th status, Ms. Watson Cafe.
That's fine. Thank you, Your Honor.
And what was the other case?
Alonzo Wilkinson.
Okay, that's position number 45. What's the announcement?
I just got appointed yesterday, so I haven't done anything.
Okay.
Same thing. If I can get a status date, we'll look to file motions by the end of the week. And
okay, I'll place you on the June 6th status on that case also.
Okay, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And let's see, Alonzo Wilkinson and Kamisha Williams with me also? If they are, they're free to go as well. Good luck on your deposition, Ms. Watson Cafe. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Position 43, I believe I was Cynthia Waller.
Yes, Judge.
No, okay, I've talked to Ms. Waller. Position 44, Eddie Weatherspoon. Mr. Weatherspoon with us. Taking care of 45 and 46, 47, Vincent Willingham. That's your case, Miss Helen?
I'm here, Your Honor.
It is, Judge.
Yes.
Mr. Willingham is present on Zoom. We're going to announce pretrial in that case. I've sent a couple pretrial emails to Ms. Kassadakis. I'm just waiting to hear back.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Willingham. Miss Helen will be in touch with you, so stay on the line for me, okay?
Thank you,
Yes,
Judge.
sir.
Okay. Position 48, Edward Wilson.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Wilson. Let's see, do you have private counsel representing you?
No, sir, I do not.
Would you like to make application for the public defender this morning?
I've already placed my number inside of the chat as instructed by you, sir.
Okay, very good. So if you just hang on for someone will be in touch with you, Mr. Wilson. We'll be with you. Thank you, sir.
Good, sir.
Position 49, William Womack.
Same as the rest of my cases. Seems like it should be a public defender case. It's a 2021 case. I've not had any luck tracking him down, but I'll try again during the break, Judge.
Okay, I'll just hope your announcement on
Thank
Mr.
you, Judge.
Womack. All right, let's see. That's the end of my calendar. Did anyone join me late? Do you have an announcement, Mr. Hazen?
We've completed the paperwork and submitted it, so we are ready to enter the plea at the court's pleasure.
Oh, fantastic. So as soon as I get that on my desk, I will take that plea. Let's see, anyone join me late?
Timothy Pittman, I've been here all the whole time. You never called my name.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Pittman. Let's see, I don't think that you were on my calendar this morning. I don't remember.
Dennis Murphy, my lawyer.
He's on for 1:30 on the final plea. Did he say Timothy Pittman?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, yes, you're on the afternoon calendar, Mr. Pittman.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'll see you back at 1:30, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else?
Me, Johnette
Your Honor.
James.
James?
He's not on the morning calendar.
And I
Justin
don't see her on the final plea
I
or
had received an email pertaining basically saying I was a victim advocate.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not sure what case you're on, but I'll have one of the one of the solicitors contact you with so the last name is it's Jeanette James. Ms. James, do you know what case you're here on?
No, I had received an email probably like a week ago. Yeah, just a week ago. And yeah, it just told me to I value my thoughts and need your input about this case. That's about it.
Is there a case listed on the paperwork?
I'm sorry?
On the paperwork, is there a case listed?
Hold on for me. Where is that?
Okay, while you do that, Miss James, let me
Right
just
there.
see.
J301. J301, that's the courtroom number?
Okay, Ms. James, do the court a favor, put your contact information in the chat for me and I'll have one of the solicitors give you a call, okay?
All right, I did. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ms. James.
Your Honor.
Yes,
This is Justin Gamble.
yes, Mr. Gamble.
Can still wait, Mr. Gamble. I mean, Judge, I mean, he wants to call me. I mean,
Okay, so
he just needs to be patient.
right, everyone, I've just completed the call of the calendar, so now I'm going to release the attorney so that they can make contact with those of you who are their clients and those of you who are seeking public defender. So please be patient with the court this morning. Someone will call you before the end of the court session. Please don't anyone leave until you are dismissed by me. And just be patient. Someone will be in touch with you this morning, okay? So have we gotten, as soon as I get Mr. Hazen's client's paperwork, we'll go ahead and take that plea. Otherwise, court will be in recess until I have an announcement from one of the attorneys.
Mr. Gamble, you can give me a call, sir. I put my number on the chat.
Okay, if I can get to it, my phone screen's kind of messed up. Is it? Hello? Yes, hello?
Yes, Mr. Gamble. Do you see it?
No, my phone screen's kind of
Bigger problems, so.
I just need to confirm that, you.
Do you have his number, Mr. Haddad?
I'm sorry?
Do you have Mr. Gamble's number?
I can sound it out if it's all right. Let me see what the number I have.
Or he can sound it out. If Mr. Gamble, do you mind
Or I
telling me
can just call.
what your number is so that Mr. Haddad can give you a call?
Yes, 404-840-6005.
I'll give you a call now. If you're using your phone on Zoom, just disconnect and sound back on Zoom after we're done, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Court will be in recess until I receive the plea paperwork or I hear back from an attorney.
For status.
Let's see, Miss James, are you still with me? Good morning, Mr. Christian. Thank you for joining us this morning. You're on mute there.
Sorry. Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. I believe that you are here for position number 8, Mr. Dennis Farrell.
I am Judge. He's in jail somewhere. I think he might be in the Cobb County Jail right now, so I don't know what the status of this case is. I would ask for, I don't know how much longer he's going to be in the Cobb County Jail, but if we could get one continuance, we can certainly get this worked out. I have a feeling he's probably going to be there for another 3 months, maybe.
Okay, so why don't I do this?
Represent him on that, so I don't. That's why I don't have an exact answer today because I don't represent him on his revocation.
Okay, let's put him on the June 6th status calendar and see if he's out of custody by that time. Does that work for you, Mr.
Absolutely,
Christian?
absolutely.
Okay, so we'll further notice this or to the June 6th status calendar. And hopefully if, do you have everything that you need from the state in regards to your client?
I do.
Okay, very good. So hopefully he'll be able to join us in June.
Hopefully.
Okay, anything
All
further?
right, thank you so much.
No, thank you. We'll see you next
All right.
time. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Yep, have a good day.
Be the same.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good morning again, Judge. Sorry to interrupt,
Yes.
but I had an
No.
announcement on an earlier case. I don't know the number. Whatever the judge, whenever you'll be able to hear it.
I'm ready now. Go ahead, Ms. Rollins.
Yes, it was for Kiara Jackson. I believe she was somewhere in the late teens on the calendar.
Yes, position number 20.
20. Yes, we had originally announced ready for trial. But I just talked to lead counsel Dwight Thomas and we gonna be filing an immunity motion for that case. So I wanted to see if we could be placed on a motions calendar prior to.
Okay, I believe I have some availability on my April 18th calendar. Does that work for you and your client?
Judge, it does not. We have
Okay.
an office retreat then. Sorry.
Okay. No, let's see. I can slip you in on the, I have some bench trial slots instead of motions on May 23rd.
May 23rd should be perfect.
Okay. So we'll place you on the May 23rd motions
We'll be
calendar.
fine.
And have you already filed those motions, Ms. Rollins?
Get it filed today, Judge.
Okay, all right, very good. Okay, if you'll just, and that, again, that's an in-person calendar on that date.
Sounds good.
Okay? All right, not a problem. Have a good rest of your day.
I just. Yeah, you have to go there and get it because it's smashed. I don't know what's going on.
be a plea. I'm just gonna fill out the paperwork. This is Mr. Gamble. And I'll submit the DocuSign. And I instructed them to pop that on.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Dodd. Let me know when you all are ready.
In the meantime, I'll call the other folks. For one, Kiona Allen, I do not have any contacts phone number. If you're still on, if you can provide that number in the chat,
Yes,
thank you.
okay.
Okay, Mr. Hazen, I think that we're ready. I apologize for the delay.
Oh, you can wait. I mean, I can wait, Judge.
Mr. Johnson, how are you today? Good to see you, Clarence. Okay. Mr. McCannon, could you unmute yourself and raise your right hand for me, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, thank you. You can place your hand down, sir. Ms. Githia?
Yes, for the simple battery, it is 12 months probation, to complete 12 anger management classes as approved by probation, to have no contact with Christopher Newton, and to stay away from 758 Ponce de Leon Avenue in Atlanta. Does the defense stipulate to the facts, venue, and ID?
I do.
Can you hear me okay?
I can, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
that's all I have, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Hazen?
Yeah, this is an incident that happened about 4.5 years ago, December of 2019, at a tavern on Ponce de Leon Avenue. So it was an argument between my client and the bouncer at this tavern. He's entering this plea under Alford versus North Carolina. I would ask the court to accept the recommendation of the case. I would ask for two things. OCGA section 42.862.1 allows the court to seal the file if it balances the public's interest in knowing as opposed to the damage to the defendant. Mr. McCannon has kept the same job for a number of years because he's afraid if he applies for a better job and a new job, this would turn up as a record, and it would. And now he has the opportunity to get a better job in the software industry, And he's afraid that if this comes up on a background check, that's going to close out some job opportunities. So my advice, he's waited, but now that the case is over, I'm asking the court to consider immediately sealing the file so that this is not something that has to follow him around for basically forever, especially given the fact that, like I say, the case is 5 years old. There's been no trouble since. I mean, that's it. And I would also ask one other thing, that I assume that he's going to complete these anger management classes pretty quickly. He's done everything I've asked him to do. I would ask the court to consider making the probation non-reporting once he completes the requirements.
Okay.
I have no objection to either request. This is the only cycle appearing on his criminal history.
Okay. And given that, Mr. Hazen, as opposed to non-reporting, once he completes the terms, I'll just have the probation terminate. So that he won't be on. And since there's no objection from the state as far as sealing the file, that's fine with the court.
I'll go ahead and submit an order.
Okay, very good. Anything further before I take the plea?
No, that's it.
Okay. Mr. McKenna, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 0034442G, you wish to plead guilty to simple battery. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. McCannon. Let's see, when you complete the terms of the probation, it will terminate. I'll make a note of that right now.
Okay.
We will also give you where you need to go for probation. I will ask that you go within the next 2 weeks or so, okay?
Absolutely, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, anything further, Mr. Hazen?
Oh, no, just for the record, Your Honor, the plea is entered under North Carolina versus Alford.
That's it's my understanding. And it's on the paperwork. Okay. Good luck to you, Mr. McCannon.
Thank you very much. You have a great day.
Glad we got
same.
it done.
And we will email you the probation information, okay?
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right,
Have a
y'all
great day,
have a
Your
good
Honor.
rest of you. Thank you. I'm glad that we could work this out this morning. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right. See you next time, Mr. Hazen.
Thank you.
Let's see, do we have any other announcements? If not, court will be in recess until the further announcements.
Hello?
Yes, who's speaking?
Gamble. Think Gamble.
Gam.
We're gonna do the plea on him.
Mr. Gamble, you have a question?
I'm sorry. I accidentally unmuted myself.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
I accidentally unmuted myself. I'm
Oh, okay. Okay. Just wanted to make sure you didn't have a question.
Okay, I mean, I do have a question. I'm honestly confused. I mean, it's like,
Hold on, Mr. Gamble. I don't want you to say anything over this Zoom that's gonna get you into trouble. If you have a question, I'll have Mr. Haddad give you a call, okay?
okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
This is Edward Wilson. I was wondering if I could have someone to call me as well, because I also had a question pertaining to the process of us holding at this current
Yes, Mr. Wilson, someone from the Public Defender's Office will be calling you. We have a number of people on the line this morning. They'll answer all of your questions once they give you a call. Okay, so they are making calls for the court as we speak, and you are on their list, okay?
time. Okay, yes, sir. I'm just kind of about to step into a situation. I don't want to disturb the court or violate any court.
Okay, so if I'll have someone call you as soon as, but I'm not sure what you're requesting, Mr. Wilson, but I know that you're here this morning. If you need to step in and do something and come right back, then I will certainly hold for your announcement. But whenever you complete whatever it is that you need to do, please join the Zoom call back, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Is Mr. Wyatt Jeffries still with me?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Yes, Mr. Jeffries. Have you heard from Mr. Cohen?
I did actually. He just sent me a text message and said that he is almost ready. Yes.
Okay, all right. So I'll hold for his announcement. I just wanted to make sure. Thank you, Mr. Jeffries. I
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
We'll be with you. Okay.
Going on position number one, Keona Allen, she does qualify, Judge. I would just ask to reset it for a status so I can get discovery and have a more meaningful conversation, discussions with Ms. Allen.
Okay, the June sixth status.
That'd be great, Judge.
Okay. Are you with me, Miss Allen?
She may have, I told her to get back on Zoom, Judge, or stay on Zoom. She may have used her phone too.
Okay. I just wanted to dismiss her if she's here, but
All right, thank you, Judge. I'll reach out to her again.
Miss Keona Allen, are you back with me?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yes, I am.
Okay, it's my understanding that you do qualify for the services of the public defender. As such, your case is gonna be reset till June sixth status conference calendar, okay? So you're free to go this
Okay.
morning.
All
Okay,
right, thank you.
you're welcome. We'll see you back on June sixth. You have a good rest of your day, ma'am.
You too.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Cohen. I hope you're well this morning.
I'm sorry, Judge, I was muted. How are you today, Your Honor?
I'm doing well. You're here for position 21, Mr. Wyatt Jeffries.
That's right, Judge.
Where are we with Mr. Jeffries' case?
Judge, I have the file with me. I'm in Henry County today, and I do not see an offer. We have changed solicitors a couple of times here. And if the state has a new offer, I would welcome it.
I sent the email. Good morning. I sent the email to you March 6th.
Okay.
Can we just go ahead and place it on the record, maybe?
Yes. It is 12 months to serve 2 days, credit for time served 2 days, balance probated, $300 fine, FVIP, 12 hours of parenting classes, and no contact with Monifa Jeffries, and no weapons.
Okay, let me see. Let me repeat this back if you don't mind, Judge. 12 months, probated, credit for two days, family violence intervention, 12 hours parenting class, no contact with the ex-wife. Is that correct?
Correct, and no weapons.
No weapons.
And a $300 fine?
I'm sorry?
$300 fine?
Yes.
You're not helping, Judge.
Well, no. She said that. You just didn't repeat it back.
Oh,
I just wanted to make sure that you were aware, Mr. Coward. I'm not trying to up the ante on you.
I didn't hear that. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Judge. When I'll need to run this by Mr. Jeffries when we can talk. When would be a plea date that we could dispose of it if Mr. Jeffries wants to avail himself of that?
I have a final plea date on May 2nd at 1:30, if that works for you.
Judge, I'll do everything I can to make it work.
Okay. And that is an in-person calendar, and it's at, as I said, 1:30. Okay.
Thank you. You don't know what courtroom you'll be in that day, do you?
Yeah, G33.
Got it. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, and let's see. Mr. Jeffries, are you still with me?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yes. I'll see you back on May 2nd. You're both free to go this morning. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Thank you.
Judge, I have a few announcements if the court's ready.
Yes, Miss Helen.
I have position 2, Miss Amy. And Miss Amy, I believe she's still present on the Zoom call. Thank you for waiting. Miss Amy, can you come back for us? Yeah.
I'm here.
I've spoken to Miss Amy. This is previously a public defender case, but I have entered in my substitution. I'm going to pick off where that public defender last left this case, which is trying to get it into DUI court. So I'm going to have to fill out an application. I'm going to have to get Miss Amy an evaluation to see if she can even get admitted. So I just like an opportunity to start this process for DUI court.
Okay, I will reset it for the June 6th status calendar to give you that opportunity, Miss Helen.
That's going to be enough time. And is this Ms. Githiea's case?
Yes.
I would just give me the opportunity to just fill out those DUI forms and I'll get those to you.
Did you check Mr. Corn's file? Because it was my understanding that they were filed, so they may have been filed.
I'll double check, but I have a hard file, but I didn't see her application in it, so I may just have to start it from scratch.
Okay.
Thank
Okay,
you, Judge. Is Miss Amy free to go?
yes, you have a good rest of your day, Miss Amy.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, Miss Amy. The next position I have is going to be position 15, Miss Harris. Miss Harris, can you come back on for us? Did we already cover that one? Maybe we already did. Position 15?
yes, May 2nd, final
Yes.
plea.
I apologize. I just want to make sure I covered everybody. I have position 23 next. That's Mr. Kirby. He was seeking our services, Judge. He's on the Zoom call. He didn't qualify for our services, Your Honor. I do have his application, but he would like to speak with the solicitor over this case today.
Okay, so, position number 23, Mr. Kirby.
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna place you into a breakout room with the solicitor, Mr. Kirby, so that you can speak with her regarding your case, okay?
I'm gonna go into the breakout, into that room just.
Okay, it looks like he fell off, so when he comes back on.
Okay.
My next
Unless it-
position, I apologize, but if I need to give give him a call and ask him to come back on, I will if he doesn't, Mr. Kirby.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Helen. What's
Yes,
your
Judge.
next announcement?
Next announcement is position 43, Miss Waller. I've spoken to Miss Waller. That's gonna be a plea today. We just need to get the docu signed for that, but we're gonna be taking that today. Miss Waller. And she's on the Zoom call, Judge.
Okay, so we'll take that as soon as we get the
Yes.
paperwork filled out.
Yes, right now.
Okay,
Thank you, Ms. Waller. Just hold on for us. We'll get back to you. My next position is position 47, Mr. Willingham. He's present on the Zoom call as well. Judge, we're going to be requesting a jury trial calendar for Mr. Willingham. He has not accepted the plea offer in this case, and so we're going to be moving forward on a jury trial calendar.
okay, that's June 11th.
June 11th. And
Yes.
Mr. Vincent, can you come back on for us? He was here earlier, Judge. Can I just give him a call to see if he can just come back on? My next position is position
I'm
number.
back.
Okay.
Mr. Kirby.
Oh.
I got kicked off some kind of way.
Right, okay. I understood that you were with us, Mr. Kirby. So we're gonna place you into a breakout room with Ms. Githier, okay? So when it comes up on your phone, accept the breakout room, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. My final position is position 48, Mr. Wilson. He is also present on the Zoom call. He requested our services, Judge, but he does not qualify. He would like to speak with the solicitor over that case today.
I'll speak with him, Judge.
Okay.
And he did put his number in the chat if you need it, Georgia.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
So is this Mr. Wilson on the iPhone here?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, yes, so we'll place you into a breakout room with Ms. Kassadakis.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay,
I'm just gonna do a plea form and come in the breakout room. So 2 seconds.
Okay. Judge, are there any other cases waiting to speak to a public defender?
is there anyone on the line who was waiting to speak with the public defender?
All right, Judge, I
Okay.
think it just may be Cynthia Waller. We're just gonna get the paperwork to you as soon as I get it.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Helen.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Wilson, can you hear me? Mr. Wilson.
Okay.
But he also has a bunch of felonies. I just don't know the circumstances, so.
So he said SAP.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wait until Mr. Jordan comes back.
Monday.
Yeah. Can't wait.
So I found two friends, position 48, on there about February 14, 20. Unlawful conduct, and I'm probably using the Position 48 wants to see counsel.
Okay, you back with me, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Okay, so it's my understanding that you wish to seek private counsel.
Yes, sir, since I don't
Okay.
qualify for a public defender.
Okay, I'm happy to give you that opportunity. Let's see, I'll reset you for a status calendar on June 6th, okay?
Yes, sir.
And what I need for you to do is, if you do hire counsel, as soon as you hire your counsel, have them enter their notice of appearance and let them know that you have this court date coming up so that they can get in touch with the state to move your case forward, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. And will I receive a notice just as a friendly reminder of that court date?
Yes, you'll receive notice from the court, okay?
Yes, sure. And if you don't mind, one last time, what is that court date again and the time?
It's gonna be on June 6th, status calendar at 9 o'clock, just like today, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, and let's see, if you come back and you do not have counsel, then we're gonna have to move the case forward in one way or another, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. If there's nothing further, Mr. Wilson, thank you for your patience this morning, and we'll see you back in June.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, have a good day, sir.
Sorry.
Your Honor, I have one announcement.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, sorry, Judge. Position number 6, Martin Davis, does not qualify. However, just so the court know, and I've spoken to the solicitor, the cross defendant, her case was null prost, so I've reached out, asked them to consider dismissing it. If they don't, then Mr. Davis would need time to retain an attorney, Judge, but maybe he won't have to, so.
Okay. Are you with me, Mr. Davis?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so let's see, I will also reset your case to another status calendar that will be on June 6th.
Okay.
So it's my understanding that that you, if your case is not dismissed, that you plan on seeking counsel, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so June 6th status calendar, if you will be in touch with, or if you all will make a decision about that case, Ms. Cassidakis?
I'll follow up with Ms. Githia.
Oh, okay, it's Ms. Githier's case. Okay. Okay, we'll send you a notice for that June 6th date, Mr. Davis.
I have one question, Judge. If they do
Yes, sir.
dismiss before then, will they send me a notice, or will I have to wait till that date to know if they dismiss?
Well, hopefully, they will reach out to you to let you know that they null prossed it before that date. But
Okay.
if they do not, if you show up on the 6th and they're here with a null pros, I'll sign it at that time, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, so I'll ask
You
Ms.
dismissed?
I'll ask Ms. Githier to make a determination as soon as she can so that you can decide how you want to move forward, all right?
All right, that'd be very helpful. I thank you, Judge. I hope you have a great day.
Okay, you do the same, sir. Thank you.
Bye.
Judge, off the record, I just wanted to
And Judge, I have a few announcements if the court's ready.
Yes, Ms. Helen.
Position 47, Mr. Vincent, I had contacted him and said, hey, you dropped out. I just wanted to give the announcement while he's in court that we're requesting that jury trial for his case. And that's position 47.
Okay, and is Mr. Willingham with us?
Hey, Vincent, can you come on?
Yeah, here.
Okay, Mr. Willingham, your case will be placed on the June 11th jury trial calendar. Okay,
And-
so go ahead, Ms. Helen.
I was gonna say that's in person, and it's at 9 a.m. So you're gonna be in person on that date, okay, Mr. Vincent?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
see you back. We'll see you back in June, Mr. Willingham. You have a good rest of your day.
You as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. And I have emailed the court the final plea for Miss Waller. Whenever the court's ready.
Okay, as soon as I get the paperwork, I will let you know.
And I have a quick announcement. Position 23 is going to be a plea. He has the plea paperwork. And if Ms. Bolston, if you can email him the waiver of right to, waiver of counsel form, I can give you his email address.
Ready.
Okay. Wendell Kirby 999@gmail.com.
First and last name at Gmail.
999.
Okay.
Can I be excused for just a quick moment?
Yes.
Okay.
Judge, let me know if the court still hasn't received the document from Ms. Waller. I've emailed it.
Okay, as soon as you emailed it to Ms. Bolton?
I did.
Okay. And are we still having problems with the printer?
Not at this moment, but I haven't received the email yet.
Okay, I'll resend it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to refresh it and then see if I receive it then.
I resent it. Let me know if you.
Ms. Helen, let's see, I do have Ms. Waller's paperwork, so whenever we're ready on that one.
Hey, Ms. Waller, can you come back on?
Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to unmute and get myself back on. But yes, I'm here.
Okay, yes, Ms. Waller, if you can raise your right hand for me.
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. You can place your hand down.
Okay.
And Your Honor, does the defense stipulate to factual basis, venue, and ID?
We do so stipulate, and we ask this court to accept this plea as negotiated. Just one additional fact, we're asking for it to be sent to, oh, keep going.
No, I was gonna say, can we have Ms. Casadakis place the terms on the record?
Yes,
Sure.
Your Honor.
Okay.
The state's recommendation for battery family violence will be 12 months probation, served 2 days, credit for time served 2 days, balance probated, an FFIP course, a no further violent contact with Billy MCCALOP.
Yes, Judge, that is our understanding of those terms, and we are asking that it be sentenced under the First Offenders Act as well for Ms. Waller. But we do ask the court to accept the plea as negotiated.
Okay. I take it there's no objection to first offender?
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything further, Ms. Helen?
No, Judge.
Ms. Waller, it's my understanding in case 21 CR 0014446J, you wish to plead guilty to battery family violence. Is that correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
Okay. I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Ms. Waller. Let's see, when you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you don't have to be on reporting probation, and the sooner you won't have to pay the fees, okay?
Oh, okay. What are the fees? I'm sorry.
The fees, there are monthly fees
Oh.
to be paid to probation. So
Oh, okay.
once you complete the terms, meaning that you do the FVIP course, then I will have that go to non-reporting, so you don't have to pay those fees, okay?
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Okay. Let's see. Also, we'll send you where you need to report to probation. I'll just ask that you report within the next 2 weeks or so, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Anything further, Ms. Helen?
No, Judge. Is Ms. Waller excused?
Yes. You have a good day, Ms. Waller.
All right. Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Let's see. Mr. Haddad, I have Mr. Gamble's paperwork. Are we
Yes,
ready
Judge.
with that one?
We are ready, Judge.
Okay, are you with me, Mr. Gamble?
Yes, hello.
Yes, can you activate your camera for me, please?
I'm trying to. Um, Hello.
Yes, okay. Mr. Gamble, can you raise your right hand for me?
Yes,
Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gamble. You can place your hand down.
For the simple battery, family violence, and battery family violence, the offer is 12 months to serve 2 days, credit for time served 2 days, balance probated, to do a family violence intervention program, to do. It was the community service, correct? Or was it the?
No, fine.
The fine, to pay a $300 fine, no further contact with the victim, Naletza Garcia, and to stay away from 1451 McCaslin Street. Does the defense stipulate to the facts, venue, and ID?
We do, Judge. Your Honor, I apologize. I believe the charges would merge, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. The simple, okay, yes, the simple battery will merge into the battery.
Thank you. And Judge, on behalf of Mr. Gamble, this arrest was back in 2021. They've not had any contact. This is a standard reasonable offer, I believe, Judge. I would ask court to follow the state's recommendation. And if the court may be willing to waive the first 3 months of his probation fees, Mr. Gamble just started working, and of course, there's costs involved with the FVIP. And finally, I'm not sure the state's position. I forgot to ask whether they're okay with non-reporting, assuming he completes everything, Judge. But on that, would ask the court to follow the state's recommendation.
1 second. No objection to that. He's only showing 2 cycles on his criminal history. No objection
Okay,
to non-reporting.
thank you. Hey, Mr. Gamble, you still with me?
I am.
Okay, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 007953G, you wish to plead guilty to battery family violence. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
I am.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
Repeat.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Gamble. Let's see. When you complete the terms of the probation, it'll go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get it, the terms complete, the sooner you won't have to be on reporting probation. I'll waive 2 months of the probation fees to help you get on your feet. And let's see, we'll send you where you need to go to probation. I'll ask that you go report within the next 2 weeks, okay?
Okay. And can this be emailed to me?
Yes, we'll email it to you, Mr. Gamble.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, anything further of Mr. Gamble this morning, Mr. Haddad?
No, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Gamble, you're free to go this morning. You have a good rest of
Thank
your
you.
day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, sir. Let's see, Mr. Kirby. Okay, Mr. Kirby, it's my understanding that you have spoken with the solicitor and you wish to plead guilty to this simple battery charge. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And it's my understanding also that the offer to you was 12 months to serve 8 days, credit for time served 8 days, balance probated, no contact with Courtney Smith, 12 anger management classes as approved by probation, and 40 hours of community service. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it's my understanding also
Yes, sir.
that, okay, it's my understanding also that you wish to proceed pro se without the advice of counsel this morning. Is that right?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, I just wanted to make
Yes,
sure
okay.
that before I took the plea, I just wanted to make sure that that this is what you had agreed to, okay?
If I
Yes.
can add
Okay.
one thing to that, Mr. Kirby stated that he was in Rice Street for 3 months for this offense. But I told him it's not showing in my system 3 months, it's just showing 8 days. And I told him that I would request that if he can provide documentation to the probation that for this offense, he was in Rice Street for 3 months, if they can give him credit for that as well.
Okay, is that your understanding, Mr. Kirby?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so if you can provide proof, we'll give you credit for the entire time that you were there. Okay,
Thank you.
anything, before I take the plea, anything further, Ms. Githia?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Kirby, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 007586G, that you wish to plead guilty to simple battery, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been given the opportunity to be represented by counsel. It's my understanding that you wish to proceed pro se without the advice of counsel today. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
I have a plea sheet in front of me. Did you go through that plea sheet line by line?
Yeah, I skimmed through it.
Okay,
Yes.
I will have, I need for you to have read the entire plea sheet, and to have made checks on each of the lines. Did you do that, Mr. Kirby?
Yes. Yes, sir, I did.
Okay, and is this your signature at the bottom of the form?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
And is your plea offered freely and voluntarily with an understanding of the charge against you?
Yes.
Okay, I will accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Kirby, let's see, when you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get the terms done, the sooner you won't be on reporting probation, and the sooner you won't have to pay probation fees, okay?
Okay.
You will receive, we'll email you where you need to report to probation. I ask that you do that within the next 2 weeks, okay?
Now, are you gonna send an email to me regarding that, or?
Yes, sir. We'll send you an email to the email address that we have.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Could you,
Thank you.
Hold on.
Could you please ask him to check his email for my email for the waiver? I had sent him an email.
Are you
I
able?
need him to just confirm and make sure that's.
Are you able to check your emails, at this present time, Mr. Kirby?
Okay, yeah, let me check it right now. I only seen one for the review document and sign.
Okay,
I see one say Brandy Bolton.
yes.
Okay, yeah, I just got that one.
Okay, you'll need to fill that out and get that back to us also, okay?
I'm gonna do that now.
Okay, very good. You have any other questions for me this morning?
No, sir.
Okay, once you do that, then you're free to go. You have a good rest of your day, Mr. Kirby.
All right, thank you. Can I log out now?
As soon as you send that paperwork back to us, okay?
Also, stay on Zoom till I do that.
Yeah, just go ahead and get that, just so I can make sure that we have what we need before I let you go, okay?
Okay, I'm doing it now. What can I say? I mean, sign it. It's not let me sign it nowhere.
Gonna say the attachment,
Yeah.
the attachment that I have is just an attachment of PDF. So I'll defer to council.
All I have is a PDF. I don't have a way for him.
Yeah, I don't think we have a fillable one, so, we do need that before the end of the day.
Okay.
I'll defer to you.
So, Mr. Kirby, can you get to a place later in the day where you can get that filled out and send it back to us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you go ahead and just get that back to us by the end of the day, okay?
I will, sir.
All right, I appreciate it.
Now, when I send it back, who I send it
Send
back
it back
to?
to Brandy Bolton that you have right there on that email address, okay?
I'll say, do I put in waiver of council.pdf to pull it up?
That's fine.
Yes, apparently you can.
All right. You got
Okay,
I got
so
Brandy Bolton.
you'll just need to
All right.
sign it and get it back to us.
Okay, I will.
Okay, any other questions?
That's it.
All right, you have a good day, Mr. Kirby. Thank you.
All right, you too, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, does that take care of everybody for the morning session?
Yes.
I think so, Your Honor.
Okay, so whenever you're ready, Ms. Bolton, we can go over the calendar. And for those that did not appear today, I'm not sure if we had any problems with the calendar, but I'm not gonna issue any bench warrants. I'll just reset them for the next show cause calendar.
Okay,
So,
that's
and if
fine.
they don't show up for the show cause calendar, we'll issue bench warrants.
Yes.
Okay, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Ms. Helen? Yeah. You can hear me? Okay, great. Thank you. All right, so ORCA Status Conference, March 14th, 2024, 9:00 a.m. Position 1, reset June 6th for status. Position 2, reset June 6th for status. Position 3, reset show cause May 2nd. Position 4, jury trial requests. Position 5, reset status June 6th. Position 6, reset status June 6th. Position 7, reset show cause May 2nd. Position 8, reset status June 6th. Position 9, reset final plea May 9th. Position 10, reset show cause May 2nd. Position 11 is a jury trial request. Position 12 was a plea. Position 13, reset motions July 18th. Position 14, reset further notice. Position 15, reset final plea May 2nd. Position 16, reset show cause May 2nd. Position 17, reset SAP. Position 18, reset final plea June 6th. Position 19, reset show cause May 2nd. Position 20, reset motions May 23rd at 1:30 p.m. Position 21, reset final plea May 2nd. Position 22, reset show cause May 2nd. Position 23 was a plea. Position 24 was a plea. Position 25, reset show cause May 2nd. Position 26, reset show cause May 2nd. Position 27, reset status for June 6th. Position 28 and 29 are reset show cause May 2nd. Position 30, reset show cause May 2nd. Position 31, reset status April 4th. Position 32, reset status June 6th. Position 33, reset show cause May 2nd. Position 34, reset status June 6th. Position 35, reset motions June 20th. Position 36, reset status June 6th. Position 37, reset final plea May 2nd. Position 38, reset motions July 18th. Position 39, reset show cause May 2nd. Position 40, reset show cause May 2nd. Position 41, reset show cause May 2nd. Position 42, reset motions May 23rd. Position 43 was a plea. Position 44, reset show cause May 2nd. Position 45, reset status June 6th. Position 46, reset status June 6th. Position 47, jury trial requests. Position 48, reset status June 6th. And position 49, reset show cause May 2nd. Any questions, concerns, or corrections?
For position 18, but also in
Correct. Just for the record, it has not been received by ORCA at this moment. We have requested that file. So I'll let you know when we receive it.
All right.
And so the understanding is to reset both cases to that date.
Okay.
Thank you.
I got one question, position 47, that was the jury trial date of June 11th?
Correct.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
Okay, if not, we'll see you all at 1:30. Have a good lunch, everyone.
I'll see you